The book of Psalms, chapter 35 and verse 1, a psalm of David. Plead my cause, O YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. I'm going to stop right there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI, bahasham Rakha Kwadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of YAHAWAH, bahasham YAHAWASHI. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 140 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padaf from the GMS Denver camp, doing a response lesson in regards to a recent incident that took place. It was an Israelite man that was teaching the word. I believe it was out there in Canada. All right. And the brother was teaching, and then an Edomite came up with a pistol and pretty much threatened to kill him if he didn't stop preaching. Right. And I'll play the video clip. The other apostle Tahar did a response to it. It was actually posted. I first seen it. It was posted by GMS Hawaii. All right, so YAHAWASHI Barakatah to that brother, the elder out there in Hawaii. But yeah, man, we need the Lord to fight on our behalf because we have enemies, man, that want to do us harm. All right, this is one thing you got to understand when you come into this truth. All right, you already had enemies just because you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Seminole, Indian. Just because you're an Israelite, you already got enemies naturally, man. These damn devils, all right, being the Edomites, the so-called white race, then the rest of these heathen as well. All right, and we need the Lord on our side, man, because these devils are turning up more and more and more. And this was just one isolated incident, but you know, there's been accounts prior to this one where devils have threatened to do harm unto the men of the Lord, man. All right, and the Lord is who steps in on our behalf and protects us. He's going to show that and manifest that more and more as the days go on, man. But anyway, let's play this quick video clip and we'll get some more precepts on this matter. So here is the video posted by the elder apostle Tahar. All right, there's his channel right there. Go ahead, subscribe to be edified. All right, what is the 666 Mark II GMS Truth? All right, so let's go ahead and play a little bit of this. And he has a little bit of commentary as well on this video. But as you can see right here, the Edomite staring Jake down. All right, he came up to him while he was preaching. All right, and the Jake, you know, he was by himself in the park. Let's go ahead and play this.
Let me read something.
Because you're gonna fucking preach, nigger,
let me read
and then you're gonna fucking talk to me.
Let me read to you.
See, this guy could bust a cap in him, and he can walk away. There's no witnesses. And I say to you other brothers, you know, don't.
And the thing is, man, the Edomite was calling them all type of niggas, you know what I'm saying, with the hard ER, you know what I'm saying? You know, and getting in his face and threatening him. That's how these damn devils feel about you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. They have no respect for you. All right? They can front all day long and smile in your face. You know, you might be out and about somewhere, and these Edomites still, you know, they'll smile. They'll hold the door open for you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we know their true spirit, man. All right? They hate us Israelites. And they're going to show it more and more as the days progress, man. The Lord is turning up the spirit in these devils, man. Because we're in the end. All right? Every so-called white person is not an Edomite. Understand that as well. You got to put that out there. All right, because you have Israelites that look like Edomites as well. But you can tell the spirit by the spirit, man. And this dude definitely has the spirit of a fucking Edomite. Just the amount of hatred that he had toward Jake out there preaching the word, man. And Jake wasn't coming in no violent spirit. He was just out there reading the Bible, man. And he, you know, got approached by this damn devil. Check it out.
Be out there in the daytime. Be out there with you know, crowds of people, you know?
Who the fuck are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're gonna call me a fucking imposter.
He looked like that's somebody tell me what kind of blick that is. To me it looked like a desert eagle. Now I'm not a gunslinger, a professional, but that looked like a big desert eagle.
You hit him with a fall piece.
All right, so the dude in the bottom of the screen right there talking, that's actually you know, somebody else. That's not the apostle Tahar. You know, that's the deacon from the group known as Genesis. All right, and You know, we don't agree with their doctrine. You know, they have the name of Yahawah and YAHAWASHI, but their doctrine is off. They have a lot of off breakdowns. But he did do a response to this, and the Elder Apostle Tahari is using his video to do it. Matter of fact, let me go to that video real quick, just so we can get, you know, the main, you know, confrontation. 1 second. All right, here's the video right here. All right, let's check it out.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Get out of
I'm
here.
from the turtle trend.
All right, whatever.
What, you're here for 9 meters?
Let me get a precept. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street.
What the fuck Bible, man? I'm from the turtle
This is
trend.
Job 9:24. Job
9:24 what? You know who the fuck you're talking to? That's my turtle trend. Okay? I'm fucking native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come fucking talk to me and you're gonna tell me to fucking step me? Who the fuck are you, nigga?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the fuck are you, nigga?
Let me read something to you.
Yeah? Go ahead, fucking read.
Let me read something to
Because
you.
you're gonna fucking preach, nigga?
Let me read to
And then
you.
you're gonna fucking talk to me?
Let me read to you.
Who the fuck are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're one calling me a fucking imposter.
Yeah,
You're
because-
here fucking protesting
I am,
my
and I have a
fucking
right to.
clan. Yeah,
Can
but
I-
you're here
can I read
protesting
something?
my clan.
If you were here,
And then you want to fucking talk to me
if you were,
about disrespect.
if you were
Shut
here,
your fucking mouth.
If you were here, if you were here,
Shut the fuck up.
I'm reading about the tribe of the
Yo,
Native
nigga.
Americans.
You think this is a fucking joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk?
522 division. You're drunk.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm a fucking gangster.
Okay. Okay.
And you're here fucking talking about fucking naval, tribal fucking things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't
Be
give
careful.
a fuck.
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this
For you.
reminds,
Oh,
this,
wait.
is, this is reminds
Oh,
me
for you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a fucking black man. You're talking
So
about my
what?
fucking people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're
and
not
I
listening.
ask you.
All right, so the man on the right was claiming to be a Native American, a so-called Native American, or from the tribe of Gad, a Gadite. And it don't seem like it, man. This dude, you know, seems like a straight-up Edomite. All right, lying. That's what they do best. But let's go ahead. You see he pulled the strap out on him, all right, while he was preaching. All right, spirit of Esau. Yeah, Jake and Esau right here. And it's also symbolic of how these devils lose. But let's play this.
You're
No,
not listening.
shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. I just cock back the hammer and bust your face. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know who you're talking to? I'm fucking crazy. You don't know me. Now you're leaking. You shouldn't have been speaking. Now you're fucking leaking. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Don't ever come up here and disrespect my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get what happened to you.
I am.
I don't care.
So yeah, you saw it, man, and Jake beat the brakes off of that Edomite, man. Took his gun and everything. All right. So this shows you, man, what we're involved in is not no light thing. A lot of y'all thinking it's some kind of Israelite party, you know, it's just some new trend in so-called black, Latino, Native American culture. No, man, this is deadly serious. All right, and brothers are putting their lives on the line every time they step out there to preach the word. All right, because these devils are out there and they're getting roused up. They know that this word condemns their punk ass, and they want to do something about it, man. They're going to act violently here in these last days. They're going to come after us, man. You know, how should I say this? They're going to use their laws and legislation is one way they're going to do it. And they're going to also have these weirdos that try to come to the camp and intimidate brothers, man. They even threaten to kill them, you know, like you just saw right here. Okay? But, you know, as you saw, Jake got the victory, man. The Lord was with that man right there, man, that was preaching the word. YAHAWASHI was with him. All right? He allowed him to escape with his life and put the beats on that damn devil as well. But let's get back to the precepts. All right, so we started out this lesson with Psalms 35 and verse 1, all right? And I'll read it one more time. Psalms 35 and verse 1, the Psalm of David. Plead my cause, O Yahawah, bahasham YAHAWASHI, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Yeah, the Lord gave that man the victory because we already know that victory comes from heaven. All right? So the Lord allowed Jake to get the upper hand on that Edomite. You see? Next verse it says, take hold of shield and buckler and stand up for mine help. And we're going to need divine intervention when they come down with their militaries all right? The federal agencies and all that, when they try to really shut us down, we're going to need the Lord, YAHAWASHI, to stand up for us, man. And he's going to be with his elect men, all right? You see what I'm saying? Draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. That's right. YAHAWASHI is our salvation. All right. We're in very violent times, man. People are losing their damn mind. We need YAHAWASHI. He is our salvation. He gives us the victory in battle. All right. Verse 4 says, let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. That's exactly what happened in that video clip. All right, that's exactly what happened. That Edomite was put to shame. All right, he was seeking to devise hurt on Jake, you know, with that weapon, and he got his ass whooped. All right, you can hear those punches loud and clear, man. Jake was going full force on him. All right, the spirit of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, was on that Jake. You see? So yeah, you Edomites, you're going to be put to confusion. You heathen out there of the other nations as well that devise our hurt. They want to come up against the Israelites. You're going to be ashamed and put to confusion in these last days. We are the Lord's chosen people, whether you like it or not. All right? And that was a small example of what's going to happen in the coming days, man, when you come up against the Lord's elect. All right, here's another one that comes to mind right here. The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 10. It says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. And that's the truth. All right. The world hates the message of YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI told us this. He said the world hated you because it hated him first. We have the spirit of YAHAWASHI when we come out here and preach this word in great boldness and expose these devils and the wickedness of their society. All right, so they hate when we shine the light on their ass, man. All right, and you saw that hate being displayed in that short video clip. You see, if they could, they would kill all of us, man. All right, and it goes for the 2/3 of our people as well that are in a heathenistic mind state, because you have the wicked of our people who act the same way. They act just like fucking Esau. We've had Jakes here at GMS Denver come up to our camp and threaten to come back and kill us. All right, we've gotten into scuffles and whatnot just over us preaching the word, man. This word is powerful, and it cuts to the soul and the spirit, man. Matter of fact, let's get that precept real quick. All right, here's that precept that I mentioned right here. The book of Hebrews, chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart being your mind. All right, so this word, when it's brought out properly, all right, it's like a sword, man, a spiritual sword, man. It cuts people, man, to the core. All right, that's how, you know, we were before we came into the truth. We heard this word, and it exposes the wrongful ways that we were living in. All right, but the elect are going to hear this word, they're going to get cut by it, but they're going to heal up. It's going to be used to strengthen them. All right, but on the other hand, those that are not of the elect, they hear this word, they get cut, and they get offended. All right, like you just saw in that clip, because this word was condemning his people, the Edomites, and that's why he was mad. He said, "You talked against my people." He was really talking about the Edomites. He's not no Gadite. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that man was a Gadite. You know what I'm saying? Just by his spirit. But anyway, the point is that he was hurt. The word cut his ass, man. He was reacting violently. That's what they do. All right, and that goes for 2/3 of our people as well, man. A lot of times they hear this word, we tell them that they can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. We tell them that they got to come out of that Baptist church, all right, and stop being a complete nigga out here in the world. They get upset at that, all right. They get offended because their wicked deeds were exposed. And so now they, you know, a lot of times they become violent. It happens all the time, man. And this is just part of the sacrifice that we have to make when serving YAHAWASHI. This happened to the apostles of old in the ancient times. All right, certain men were stoned to death. Stephen comes to mind, you know. I believe it's in the book of Acts, the 7th chapter, where it goes into that, where he was cutting them with the word. He was speaking out against those wicked Israelites, and they stoned him to death, man. They actually killed him. He was a martyr. You see? And this is what's at stake. It's not a light thing, man. And we're in a very violent time right now. So understand that. You need the protection of YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI. We all do. So that's something that you need to pray for. Especially before you go out to camp, to you Akim out there that are already, you know, serving the Lord out there. Pray that the Lord protect you. All right? These people are, they're cut by this word, man. This word is not no light thing. It's powerful. This word alone is taking down Esau, Edom's kingdom. This shit is crumbling. America is crumbling. His infrastructure is crumbling because this word is being brought out. This word is spiritual, man. It's not just words on a book. All right? These words cause things to happen. These are the words of YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI. Let's get a quick precept on that. All right, here we have it right here. One of my favorites, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 29. It says, "Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?" Yeah, man, this word is a spiritual weapon. All right? This word of YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI, when it's used correctly, is a spiritual weapon that goes against the wickedness of this world, man. All right, this is pure light. And when it shines in darkness, the darkness has to move, man. And that's what's happening right now. The Spirit of the Lord is in the earth, and it's being exuded through the men of the Lord who are preaching this word on the highways and hedges. And it's stirring up these damn devils and these heathen and these wicked Israelites out here, man. All right, and some of them are coming to the truth. Some of them are realizing that what we're saying is true. They might have been hurt at first, but now they're realizing that what we're saying is the truth. And you're going to have some Israelites that repent by hearing this word. So it's like a two-edged sword, man. It could, you know, cut you to destroy you, or it could cut you to heal you up. All right? You see? But anyway, I got one more in Jeremiah 5. Yeah, this word is breaking down Esau's kingdom, though, man, on a larger scale. The elites of Esau are watching the prophets very closely. They're watching us, man. They watch our channels. All right? I'm sure they have agents that report back to them on what we're saying and whatnot, because they know we have the truth. They know that the God of all energy and existence is dealing with us, man, and they're shook. So they're finna come down with great wrath, man, as it tells you in Revelation 12 and verse 12. That little clip that you saw was just a small incident of that happening. All right? That's how these devils feel about you Israelites, man. They're not your fucking friends. All right? But this word is breaking Esau's kingdom into pieces, man. All right? Jeremiah 5 and verse 14, it says, "Wherefore, thus saith the Lord YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI, power of hosts, because ye speak this word," you see, "behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them." This word is burning these motherfuckers up, man. It's burning these Edomites up. You see? And these heathen in the 2/3 who refuse to repent. All right? And that's why they act the way they do. All right? That's why they try to threaten you with violence, and all you're doing is reading the word. All right? It's crazy, man, how it happens. But it's scriptural. This is what we're involved in. This ain't no party, man. This ain't no Hebrew hangout, man. This is serious business, man. Got to bring this out. This is Romans chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, "I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service." So this is our reasonable service, coming out here preaching the word, but it also comes with risk. You see what I'm saying? All right. So we're presenting our body, our being, as a sacrifice out here, man. All right. We, in another sense, you know, we're giving up the ways of this world. All right. The pleasures of this life. All right. As a sacrifice as well, man. We're a living sacrifice. Every day that goes by When we're serving the Lord YAHAWASHI and abstaining from evil and wickedness, we're making our bodies a living sacrifice. Every time we take time out of our day to do a lesson, to read, to pray, that's a sacrifice, man. Because in the old, in the ancient times, the sacrifice was of an animal. You would sacrifice an animal. All right, you would slay it, in a proper manner and offer it up as a sacrifice. Well, now, through the power and spirit of YAHAWASHI, our bodies are the sacrifice, man. We are the sacrifice. Spiritually speaking, giving up this life, man, giving up the wicked ways of the world, man, to be accepted with these people. That's part of the sacrifice as well. All right. But yeah, man, also going out there to the highways and hedges, things could happen. Things could turn left. But the elect are going to stay 10 toes down, even if death does stare us in the face. But we have hope in YAHAWASHI. All right. Our faith shows through the fact that we go out there week in and week out in the face of our enemies, behind enemy lines, boldly proclaiming the words of YAHAWASHI, condemning these devils, man. That's us making our body as a living sacrifice. It's not a game. And I want to also say, hey, Lord willing, a sincere Akim out there, Lord willing, our sacrifice is acceptable unto YAHAWASHI. All right, and leading to salvation. All right, here we have the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verse 7. It says, the angel of the Lord YAHAWAH, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. Do you see that? All right. The Lord has angels that are surrounding us, man, when we're out there preaching the word. All right, when we're out there doing our day-to-day dealings, man, going to work and coming back, the Lord has his angels encamped around about those that fear him in truth and sincerity. We have protection from on high. All right. You see, in that man in that clip, hey, he was allowed to get the victory, man. All right. Because the Lord controls that. He controls all that. So the angels were with that man right there in that instance. Or he didn't cower down, you know what I'm saying? He didn't denounce the faith. He remained bold. All right, he was moving wisely as well, and he wasn't trying to immediately, jump in dude's face and whatnot. He kind of, tried to calm him down a little bit until he could get the upper hand. And the angels work on the minds of the men of the Lord, man. Angel will put a thought in your mind. All right, now do this, don't do that, do this, and now get him. That's how the angels work. They operate on the minds of the men of the Lord, man, as well as doing other things, other tasks from YAHAWASHI. All right, divine intervention is going to be taking place as well. All right, we get ready to see that when Esau runs down on us, man, with his militaries and whatnot. We're going to see possibly actual angels manifest. But things will be happening, man. Men will receive spiritual power. As it tells you in Isaiah 59 and verse 19, we're in that time, man. It's going to come down to that. And it's going to be all through the power and spirit of YAHAWASHI. Okay? But yeah, man, we got enemies out here, man. It's not a game. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with this one right here. This is going into what we just saw in that video, all right? This applies to all of us sincere Akim out here. Psalms 25 verse 1, another psalm of David. It says, unto thee, O YAHAWAH, Bahasham YAHAWASHI, do I lift up my soul. O my power, I trust in thee. Let me not be ashamed. Let not my enemies triumph over me. And that's a very powerful prayer. And we pray that too, man. In the spirit, we don't want our enemies to triumph over us. All right. And the Lord's not going to allow that to happen for his elect men. Even though some might be martyrs, that's still a victory. All right. You see what I'm saying? Those who stand stiffly and don't bow the knee to Esau and his demands, that's a victory in the spirit. All right. That's not Esau winning. Esau is losing. All right. The Lord is not going to allow Esau to triumph over his chosen people, which are the Israelites, you 12 tribes, man. And when I say that, I mean those who are serving the Lord, those who are of the elect, because Esau is going to be allowed to unalive the 2/3 of our people who are not seeking Yahawah Bahasham YAHAWASHI. All right, you're going to be left out there to be destroyed by Esau. But those who are sincerely seeking repentance and serving the Lord, man, in sincerity, they're going to be protected, man. He's going to give us a courageous spirit in the times we're coming into, which are becoming more and more violent. All right. So I'm going to end it right there, man. Be wise out here. All right. And the elder apostle, he also mentioned that, hey, you know, if you're going to be out there preaching, make sure you're in a public area. All right. Where there's people, you know, a lot of people that are around, you know, the chief place of concourse. All right. So that way, if something like that pops off, you know, you got witnesses, man. And people are less likely to do shit like that when there's a lot of people around as well. But yeah, the Lord was with that man that you saw in that clip. And it's very exciting, man. It's a foreshadowing of the victory that's to come for the Israelites through Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. So I'm in this lesson right here. I want to give all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI, bahasham Racha Kwadash. A double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. A Kwam Yasharallah and Abad Babal. Shalom to the elect.